Good afternoon, everyone. This is Coach Matt with our Monday workout, and I want to start off with a little bit of framing the week. There's a monster at the end of this week. The monster's name is Kalsu, right? So just keep that in mind as we go through the week. And also, this is the midpoint of our 18-week cycle. So usually I have programmed a deload week in the mix here. And what I've done this week is I'm not naming everything deload week day number blank. I am just giving some relief valves within the week to say, if you want to take this one a little bit easier, take this one a little bit easier. If you want to hammer it, then hammer it, okay? So in other words, deload is going to be at user discretion, all right? And I'll show you within the context of the week where that could happen. So for today, it'd be on the dead bugs when we do that in the Metcon, or it would be on the weight of the deadlifts, all right? So I'll explain that as we go forward, but think of this as like, should I deload today or should I go hard? And also there's a benchmark on Saturday, all right? And without any further ado, let's get into Mondays. So we're gonna go 2 rounds through in the warm-up, a minute of cardio, and we're gonna get 10 reps on each side of this prone internal, external hip rotation. So get down on the ground, and I want you to bend your knee up at 90 degrees on one leg, the other leg is straight. I'm gonna internally rotate as far as I can, and then externally rotate as far as I can. I would like for both of my forward hip bones to remain touching the ground the whole time while I'm doing this, but I'm still trying to get a good squeeze of those rotators in both directions. So you should feel the muscles working up a little bit higher within your hip when you do that. And I'm not bouncing off the sides, right? I wanna get to the end range and then squeeze against the tension in my joint, all right? Next one, we'll do some hamstring work. You can do this with a slider, right? Or you can do it with a foam roller, but pull your heel towards your butt. And if you wanna make it a little bit harder, elevate your butt and just pull your heel like so. Make sure you're squeezing the hamstring as you get it closer to your body when you do it, and don't be surprised if it starts to cramp up a little bit at the finished position there, and that's okay. That's good training for your muscles if we take them to the point of cramping and then release that, okay? Hollow hold and then rope me into this. Okay, so hollow hold, I'm getting as small of a contact patch with my back in the ground, right? And it can help to tuck a little bit when you start off, and then slowly extend out from that center position and really feel the increasing contact points of your back. And when you feel a lot of them, or when you feel like I'm I'm relaxing my back a little bit, then I need to tuck back in, right, to that small position, right, so I can really keep my core muscles engaged. So try to keep your back position the same, even if you reach your hands and your feet out away from the middle. All right, last one is just warm up for the deadlifts that we're gonna do in the workout today. So that's some band Romanian deadlifts. And on the second round, if you'd like to do your regular deadlifts, that's fine, but the weight's not gonna be crazy heavy today, so I just wanna stretch out the hamstrings and the glutes a little bit when we do that warm up. Then we'll get into the workout. So you do need your bar, and we're doing conventional deadlifts, but this is in a Metcon format today. So make sure that if you're racing or if you're trying to do this for time, you're not compromising your technique, you're not overloading, you're resting when you need to rest, but we're still doing this with a high metabolic intensity effort, okay? So feet underneath the hips. This is just my conventional deadlift, picking up something heavy off the ground to my hips, all right? That will be the first exercise at 185, 125 is kind of our median weight, but I intend this to be in the middle of your max, right? So 45 to 55% of your 1 rep max. Tune this up or down as needed. Next one is gonna be calories on the Airdyne. This is just a nice steady aerobic pace, right? Huffing and puffing when you get off the bike. Next, you're gonna go to the bar. We're gonna do some version whether relaying or hanging of an abdominal exercise where we're pulling our legs or feet towards our hands, right? So toes to bar could be all the way up to the bar like that. It could be like close to the bar but not quite there, maintaining the rhythm. It could be a knee raise or a straight leg raise. The line where I would do knee raise versus leg raise, if I can get my feet above my hips repetitively using a good kipping rhythm, then I'm okay with a straight leg raise. If I need to bend my knees a little bit to do that, that's fine too. But make sure you're getting a good crunch at the top, and you're also squeezing your shoulders and pushing your head back behind your arms as your knees come up, okay? The last one is dead bugs. Now we'll be on the ground. The dead bug, again, if I need to reduce the intensity of this workout, this is where I would do it. I would just slow down the dead bug, right? Dead bug should never really be done for time, but you can definitely put more or less into these depending on your mood, right? So you can do same side, you can do opposite sides, but each arm and leg should move a total of 12 times, okay? And this will definitely slow you down a little bit and help you to recover for your next set of deadlifts. And that's it, right? We're going 5 rounds through that sequence. So it should be a little bit longer workout, should be more challenging. Again, if I feel like I need to deload this today, maybe I cut it to 4 rounds or 3 rounds, or maybe I'll reduce the deadlift weight from 185 to 165. There's a lot of different methods you could do if you feel like I just need a down day, but I don't want to stay home, okay? I need to do a good full range of motion, full body exercise set, but I don't want to go crazy and just punish it on a Monday, all right? So take that for what it's worth. Use your adult brain to make a good decision on today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay?